A very good morning to the honorable judges, timekeepers, and my fellow friends. My name is Aisyah Dia Inara binti Abdul Hafiz, and I'm going to tell you a story titled The Snow Queen. Once upon a time, there was a wicked sorcerer who created an enchanted mirror. It had the power to stop people from seeing anything joyful and unhappy. So anyone who looked into it and saw only the bad things in the world. Eventually, their hearts became cold and cruel, and this is the pleased terrible sorcerer. One day, the sorcerer was so filled with pride because of his enchanted mirror that he flew up to the sky laughing. In fact, he laughed so much that the magic mirror slipped from his hands, and when he dropped it, the mirror fell to earth. It shattered into millions of tiny pieces that were carried off by the wind and blown across the world, like snowflakes in a swirling snowstorm. The great wind carried pieces of the enchanted mirror, blew and settled in a pretty little town. Two friends called Kai and Garda lived there, and they loved one each other just as much as the brother and sister. When it's warm, Garda and Kai love playing in the rose garden. When winter came, they listened to stories and legends about the Snow Queen. It was said that her cap was like a million starry snowflakes, but her icy touch would freeze even the warmest heart. Kai laughed at the silly tales. Suddenly, a tiny splinter of magic mirror fell into his eyes and pierced his heart. As if had as if his heart had turned to ice, Kai suddenly became cold and cruel. "I'm not playing with the silly girl," he said to Garda and ran off to play with the older boy. Garda cries as she watches Kai laugh, whispering and laughing at her with his new friend. Soon after the magical sleigh swept into the town, the woman inside was the Snow Queen. She leapt out of her sleigh and wrapped Kai in her icy embrace. Then she drove out into a long winter night. Garda waited till spring for Kai to come back in their little town, but he did not return. She climbed into a small boat and floated down to the river, hoping to find him. The boat stopped by a magical flower garden. The scent from the magical was so sweet that Garda soon forgot all about Kai. Garda stayed in the cotton. Then, one day, she suddenly remembered Kai and began to cry. "I must find him," said Garda and ran off into the dark wood. Then a crow flipped his wing above her. There was a boy who came place to a place nearby. Crow, not giving up the hope. Garda cried. Garda keep going on her journey to find Kai, until finally Garda reaches the Snow Queen place and found Kai. As the Snow Queen bent down to give a final kiss that would turn him to ice, Garda cried out to him. No! Warm tears ran off Garda cheeks into Kai's frozen, and a splinter that is in his heart was washed away from then on. Kai and Garda friendship getting stronger than ever. In contrast, what we can learn from this story that true love can magically cruel evil heart. With that, I end my story. Thank you.